Hi guys, I'm Heather. I'm a Showit web designer and brand strategist, and I love taking you behind the scenes into my website design process and showing you some really practical tips that you can use as any type of business owner. You do not need to be a designer to be able to use Showit, and they've created some amazing updates in the last few months, especially when it comes to navigating and perfecting the way that your desktop view and your mobile view work together. So they've created a split and a merge feature, which allows you to duplicate images, canvases, colors, text boxes, all of those things between the desktop version and the mobile version of your site. And it also gives you the flexibility to tweak things as needed. As you know, as a business owner, honestly, probably 80% of your traffic or more comes from the mobile version of your website. And I know that we all love the really pretty large horizontal imagery and features that you can do on a desktop website, but that might not always be the way that your potential clients are interacting with your business. So let me take you behind the scenes and show you some updates that I'm making on my own site. So I am here in Showit. I'm on my About page. What I'm going to do is just tweak and update the profile picture that I have at the initial scroll here. So I've just had some new brand photos, so I want to make sure that I'm showing the most recent version of my face. So I'm going to go over on the right-hand side. As you see, when you click on different images or text boxes or backgrounds within Showit, it will automatically change this design panel over here on the right-hand side. So when I click on the image, it gives me the option to swap. So I'm just going to swap and choose one of my new photos. Let's go with, here we go. All right, perfect. So I really like how this is looking. My only complaint here is that there's a lot of headspace up here at the top. So I really want this image to be a little bit more zoomed in. So what I'm going to do is click on the image. Over here, you see that it's actually showing a desktop little icon as well as a mobile icon. So that's going to automatically let me change it and change the image dimensions between the two versions. So let's see, for the desktop version, I'm going to go ahead and scale it. I actually really like that. 130 seems really nice. I can also change the placement horizontally and vertically. So one thing that you might notice when you go into your site is it might actually be auto matching the desktop and the mobile version. So if that's the case and I were to change the desktop version, do you see over here on the mobile site how now this is extremely cropped in and it's actually cutting off a piece of my head? So the main thing that you're going to want to do if you go into your site, you see that you start tweaking things and it's really tinkering with the mobile version in a way that you're not liking the design of, what you're going to do as you scroll over here, you see as I start to hover on the size, there's these three dots that appear. When you click on the three dots, it's going to allow you to split the mobile and the desktop. So this allows you to personally edit and tweak the design features between the two. So when I do that, it goes ahead and splits it. As I'm in the mobile site here, I can change this to just fill it. And then that fixed the design feature a lot. So now my images are looking great on both the mobile and the desktop version. I'm loving how that looks, and I would just hit publish to go ahead and share these changes. I'll show you another example of this that I have done through my website. On my resources page, I have a section down here where I'm sharing some of my favorite community leaders and other businesses that I follow. So as you see, let me just show you full screen. This is the desktop version. So when I preview it, it's actually a full screen image that is scrolling with the background. So as you see, it's kind of scrolling and the text pops in, but that whole image is the entire width of the canvas, which I love for desktop. I think it works really nice. Gives you a look at everyone's faces and also makes the text really low. I'm back in the resources page, and as you can see, what I've done, typically, since this is the canvas background, if I click on the canvas background tab, and again, if I have it merged to where they are both cooperating the exact same, as you can see, that image on the mobile version is way too zoomed in and pixelated, and it's not going to format correctly, especially because I have a lot of text, and it's going to be a long scrolling canvas. So what I have done instead is in the canvas background, I have selected to split and merge selected to split the mobile and desktop. So now I have the flexibility to go into the mobile version, and I'm going to change this to just be a solid color. So when I hit none, I'm selecting a color that I really like for the background. You can even change the opacity to make it a little bit lighter. And then I've just pasted in the generic image without having it be the canvas background. And now this is really legible. You can scroll through and you're not distracted by having that full width canvas image in the background. So this is an amazing tool that's in Showit that you can now customize every aspect of your desktop and mobile site. One of my favorite features is the fact that you can merge them. So what's great is when you're designing your desktop, make sure that you're paying attention to the mobile. Don't let the canvas get too cluttered or have text all out of whack, but now that you can merge those and share the styles between the two, it's gonna make it a lot easier when it comes to updating your website. I'm gonna be sharing more Showit tips in the next few months to show behind the scenes of what it looks like to actually update your website in a really easy, practical way that makes those website updates throughout the year really easy to do. So if you are brand new to Showit or wanna get started, I do have a discount code in the description below, so feel free to grab that, and I will catch you guys in the next video.